Okay, here we are with one more video. This one will probably be pretty short. I went to the Daiso store. There's one about a block and a half from where I work in San Francisco. It's not a very big store, which is probably a good thing since I was on my lunch hour. But there is a big one in Japantown, so I think the next time my friends and I come to San Francisco to see like a museum show or something like that, I'm going to see if I can talk them into going there. So anyway, I've got a little mini haul kind of thing here, so let's see what we've got. First is this. These are ice cube trays, obviously, but the thing about it is, and they're those really flexible kind, I guess. Now, I don't have any use for them for ice cube. I don't like ice cubes in my drinks. I tend to drink things, sometimes cold, not too much. But here's the thing. I saw somebody use these. They had hearts, I think. And what you do is on the back of them, you put paint on them, and then you put them down on your page, and when you lift it up, it makes like an impression. So it's kind of like a little star stamp kind of thing. So I thought that was really fun. So I got that. Another thing I got is this. You know what's fun about this store is that if you can't recognize what something is, you're out of luck because all the instructions and everything are in Japanese. So this is, I've been looking for one of these too. Okay. Whoop, sorry. Anyway, it's actually like a pill holder, a pill dispenser. Okay. Now, I'm not sure if I'm going to keep it the way it is because it's got these little pop-up things here, like this. But the good thing about it is that all of this around the edge is like a rubber, so it's a seal. So when it closes up, the lid closes up, and you can see when it shuts, it's like this. So you got to push it down and get it like, you know, to seal like that. So that's a good seal. Okay. So what I'm thinking is, well, okay. Anyway. Remember what it looked like. I'm not sure I can get it back open again with one hand. I might pop those little tops off in there and just leave it as it is, but I'm thinking about putting paint in there in those little slots, either watercolor, maybe not watercolor because I have a couple of the Sakura small watercolor pads, and I like those a lot, and they're pretty convenient. But you know, you can put oil paint in there. And I do paint with oils as well, and I go out plein air painting, and this would be a nice little kit for going out for plein air. So, let's see, what else we've got here is, I got some tape. Now, I think this says it's cloth tape, but I don't know if it's sticky on its own or you have to wet it. I'm not really sure what it is, but it's wide, and I have an idea for something I want to use it for the Hannah Montana book. And it's only $1.50, so I went ahead and got it. Then I got pens. That pen, I got a white, I think it said it was like a chalk marker, I'm not sure, that was white. A green marker, that looked like a pretty cool color. Let's see. Purple, my end of the color wheel again, as always, and a smaller nib one in the pink or fuchsia. We'll have to see how bright that is. And then these, fortunately, when I was looking at the pens, there was someone standing right next to me who was like restocking. So I asked him, said, yes, these are in fact brush pens, and they have like the 3 different sizes. I guess it's all just black ink. But I love brush pens. I mean, obviously they don't seem like they're refillable, so I'm not sure I would buy them again. But I thought I'd give them a try. I was there for $1.50. I really like using them. I like drawing with them. They're fun. And I love my Pentel Pocket Brush Pen. That's probably my favorite, one of my favorite pens of all. So, anyway, a little mini haul there from the Daiso store, but not too bad. It was fun for a little lunch hour trip, and I will definitely go back there again, and certainly try to get over to the one in Japantown, which is one of my coworkers says is really big. So I'm hoping that it will have even more pen selection because, of course, you know, that's what we do. Pen, paint, and brushes. They even had some acrylics at this little store, though, some acrylic paints there. But I didn't really need any of those, so I have a ton of them. And speaking of acrylics, this weekend I'm going to a demo, Golden Acrylics. They're new, they call them flow acrylics or flowing acrylics. They're having a demo at our local art supply store in Santa Rosa, so I'm going to go to that on Sunday afternoon. I'll let you know how that goes. Maybe I'll get some free samples. But I'm really wondering if their flow acrylic, what they're calling flow acrylics, are what like Liquitex calls acrylic ink, you know, and the FW calls acrylic ink, like this, you know. This FW Daler Rowney acrylic ink, and I'm wondering if their flow acrylics are going to be that consistency. I don't know, but I will find out and I will report back. So that's my little mini haul from now. This weekend I want to do more on my Hannah Montana book, try to do something a little bit better and more inspired than what I've done so far. The first two spreads are pretty bad. But there's a little bit of information I can talk about on them, and I do have an idea for the next spread, but we'll see how it goes. I got to get an extension on my driver's license on Friday morning, another appointment with the eye doctor, possibly to start setting up for the next eye surgery, and then in the afternoon I have to get the brake fixed on my truck. But in the afternoon, a friend of mine is going to babysit me, and we're going to get together and do art. She's one of my art buddies, and another art buddy and I are going to get together, and we're all going to paint and have a good time, which is a really good way to babysit as far as I'm concerned. Oh, and there's one of my pen carriers. Of course, now, if Shannon Green is watching this, there's certainly not as many pens in there as she has in hers, but I'm working on it, okay? I know, it's not a contest. It's not whoever dies with the most pens wins. But let's face it, we love them. So, and that was a great little carrier, so it was a good tip from her on getting that. I love it. All right, I guess that's it for now. One shot of my guest appearance here by my other cat, Kyoto. And that'll be it for now. So long.